Hello and welcome to MaxSpeedTV. Welcome to Talladega Motor Speedway as Racing for a Cause presents the Spark Energy 150 right here at Talladega. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. I will be your host. My name is KR Stolfus. We're set for a great night tonight. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by Walls Beard Co. and Beard Balm. Check it out at wallsbeardco.com. simspeedshop.com. If you are in need of a button box or an e-brake, check out simspeedshop.com. HomeNet Hosting and PC Repair, you can find them at homenethosting.ml. On the interwebs, tell MaxSpeedTV sent you. Elite 7 Racing, the official MaxSpeedTV team. You can find them on Facebook at Elite 7 Racing, and you can also check them out at www.elite7racing.com. Find out what they are all up to. The Ohio IndyCar League. If you're an IndyCar driver and you're looking for a league, check out the Ohio IndyCar League. They're no longer accepting just Ohio drivers. They're accepting everyone. So apply if you're interested in the Ohio IndyCar League. And iBog, premier iRacing overlay graphics designer. ibog.co, check them out. Man, oh man, that's who we use here at MaxSpeedTV. Very, very good customer service. So, final few seconds of practice wrapping up here. We go through our top 10. Coming up next, we'll be qualifying. Final few seconds of practice. The 98 machine of Aaron Tolhurst not showing up on my screen for some reason, but that's who's driving that 98 machine. Tomorrow at 7:30, the Racing for a Cause Late Model Series is at Oxford Plains, and then next Tuesday, I said 7:30, but it's closer to 8. A lot closer to 8. Let's go ahead and fix that. Boom. At 8 p.m. Central, RFC Hershy Design Series will be at Dover. So qualifying firing up here. While these guys get all set for qualifying, have to rearrange some things. I am sorry about that. So qualifying well and truly underway here tonight. Right now we are looking at last week's winner, Eric Teske. Eric in that 99 machine. Takes forever to get these things up to speed here at Talladega. Opening laps take a little while. And Peyton Johnson in the 85 machine. Out there, most of these guys running by themselves, about 178, 179 miles an hour. So times now starting to come in. Up on top of the charts is Rick Hammond in the 77 machine. Rooting for that guy. That 77 is wound up for the moment. That opening lap was his only lap turn so far here in qualifying. They're all each going to get to do 2 laps. So Rick Hammond on top, Jeffrey Clifton in second, Brian Rogers third. Michael Smith will be currently scored in fourth. Rick Hammond jumping down into 5th spot, now 7th, as everyone's coming around to complete their 2nd lap as well. Peyton Johnson, he's on top of the charts for right now with a 53.618. And before I can even finish what I'm saying, he's going to drop down into 6th. Eric Teske going to be your pole sitter for now. Katie Osmond in second. That's Kenneth Dale Osmond. Blake Durflinger holding on to third. Tyler Hilton fourth. And rounding out your top 5 will be Troy Radford. Radford has already exited the track. So these guys starting to shut it down. Armando Ortiz has yet to turn a lap in the 25 machine. We have a full field out here tonight. So while these guys finish up, we are going to do what we do here at MaxSpeedTV. We're going to step away for just a moment. We will play our Star-Spangled Banner.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as the racing is gone to the grid. While we have a moment, let's go ahead and talk about our grid standings here. Brought to you by Walls Beard Co. On pole, the 99 machine, Eric Teske, getting it done with a 53.523. In second place, front row outside, the 88 machine of Kenneth Dale Osmond. Let's just call him KD. Row number 2 will be made up of the 94 machine, or I'm sorry, the 16 machine of Blake Durflinger with a 53.543, and Tyler Hilton will be starting second row outside. Row 3 will be the 94 of Troy Radford and John Johnson in the 22. Row 4, Kyle Gilbert in the 58, and the 4 machine of Brent Cool. Row 5 will be Armando Ortiz and Peyton Johnson in the 85. Row number 6 will be Justin McDuff in the 20. And David Roach in the 09. Row 7, Ricky Harden and Al Smith Jr. Row 8 will be Tom Quattlebaum and Vernon Marheim. Row number 9 will be Terry Reinert and A.J. Rogers. Row 10, Aaron Tolhurst, Cody Walling, Doug Wysocki, Greg Willis. Row 12, Brian Hacker, Chris Berg. Row 13, Jeffrey Clifton and Brian Rogers Jr. Row 14, Rick Hammond, Wesley Whitfield. Andy Lambert, Michael Smith will make up row 15. Row 16, Mike Robinson, Tim Connolly, Chris Legue, 17th row. 18th row, Sean Cool, Justin Napier. I'm in a hurry here. Phil Otto, Chris Medford make up row 19. Row 20 will be Rick Greenaway and Dick Greenaway. Row 21, Adam Chapman and Dirk Pemberton. And row 22 will be Aiden Patterson. That's going to do it. Pace cars peeling off. We're getting ready to go green flag racing here at Talladega. The 99 machine, Eric Teske. There he goes, waiting on the green flag. It's flying. We're racing here tonight. The Spark Energy 150 at Talladega. Side by side, they go off into turn number 1, working their way through turn 2. So far, clean and green. Full field here tonight. 43 cars took a time. Couple guys dropping in the rear here early. The outside line being led by the 88 of Katie Osmond. Sending it off into turn number 3, coming around to complete the first lap. These guys still picking up some speed, right around 187 miles an hour now. So still side by side through the field here. First 6-7 rows, it looks like side by side. Blake Derflinger in the 16 machine, pushing the 99. It's the second car on the inside line there. Derflinger making an appearance here tonight with the Racing for a Cause League. Troy Radford in the 94, sitting the third car on the inside line. Tyler Hilton in the 52, second car outside line. These guys still running side by side. So we go on board our TND Rustic Decor Cam with Blake Derflinger. Get a sense of what it's like to push these things to their absolute limit. Giving a little bit of a bump draft here. Down the backstretch we go once again. So two distinct groups now formed up here. This main pack, most of the cars are in this main pack. That's about 27 cars there. Three wide here in the back with Chris Medford in the 46. Gonna tuck in here though. The 55 machine to Aiden Patterson. So these guys falling behind just a little bit. See the 98 machine of Aaron Tolhurst. Rick Greenaway in the 69. And Justin Napier and Phil Otto are the two leading this second group that has fallen a little bit behind. A little bit of strategy here being played out as these guys are behind that lead pack. We go on board with Phil Otto. Oh man, was that close. So the two groups, back to the lead group we go. 99 machine leading that inside line still. Katie Osmond in that 88 leading that outside line. Through the tri-oval they go. Side by side, we're on lap 7 already. Now lap 8. We got one sitting on the infield there. Not sure who that was. Tim Connolly on pit road. Just pulling onto pit road here. So I believe that's who we just saw sitting stationary, as he is the only one on pit road. Side by side, very much mimicking how they all qualified. No one really made a lot of passes yet here in this front group. We can check our race progress here. Ooh, snaking down below that yellow line. Gotta be careful, guys. Teske has led 7 laps so far. Osmond has led 1. These guys have led their respective lines since the drop of the green flag. Justin McDuff in the 20 machine. 5th car on that inside line. McDuff looking for his first win. He picked up his first win in the late models for this season last Wednesday night. Speaking of Wednesday night, guys, make sure you join us tomorrow night right here on MaxSpeedTV for the RFC late models. It's going to be a good time. Those guys put on a heck of a show. They will be at Oxford Plains. Very, very short track. And doing the late models at Oxford Plains is going to be a challenge for everyone involved. Brent Cool in the 4 doing the Drive for Diabetes. Check, don't guess machine. That's why he's the number 4. Get it? Drive for Diabetes. Oh my goodness, the puns for days. Brent Cool having a good showing here, currently running 6th. As Osmond's going to drop down in front of Teske, abandoning that high line. That is going to put Tyler Hilton on the front of this outside lane now. Down the backstretch we go. 196 miles an hour. Topping out right around there. Big old draft pack racing. These guys doing a great job of running side by side. Check in on our second group here. Currently being led by the 56 machine of Justin Napier. Justin started 36th, running 29th now, but they have lost contact with that front group. They're about 15 seconds behind the last car in that front group. A total of 17 seconds behind the leader. But logging laps, ooh man, thought the 55 machine of Aiden Patterson was going to peel out, but oh, we got a crash here. Justin Napier is involved. The second group is getting wiped out here. Wow, things happen quick here at Talladega. Let's go to our MaxSpeedTV replay as we get our first caution of the night. Just gets turned. Rick Hammond slowing down for it. The 54 machine Justin, or 56 machine Justin Napier was just turned. Going through the corner here. You see working his way down the backstretch, getting a little bit of a pump draft from the 55, Aiden Patterson. Sorry, I'll get it right. Got turned going into the corner. Calamity behind him. So several cars involved there. Rick Greenaway, also one of those guys involved. So everyone coming down pit road. First one on pit road, Katie Osmond. Pit road very, very busy here. Who's going to win the race off pit road? The 99 is going to peel away first. So our first caution coming out tonight. Doug Wasaki in the 45 did not make a pit stop. Let's see if he's going to stay out. While we have a moment, guys, we are going to step away. We will be right back. Welcome back to MaxSpeedTV as we bring you the Racing for a Cause Hershy Design Series right here at Talladega Speedway. We're doing 150 miles here tonight. Tire and fuel windows about 30 to 35 laps, or when a caution comes out. Pit road speed is 55 miles an hour today. The official mileage for the race is 151.6. 57 total laps. We are working our first caution here tonight. Several lead changes between Eric Teske and KD Osmond. Doug Wysocki did stay out to lead a lap and then pulled on to pit road, made his pit stop, and pulled away. Some of these guys were the ones that were involved in that accident. Rick Greenaway, one of those. Greenaway in that 69 machine. See, he's pulled back onto pit road. He's currently scored 1 lap down. Tim Connolly, looks like Tim Connolly in the 03 machine, the only car to have packed up and head home so far. Oh, nope. Must have just had a moment where he was not connected. Connolly has scored 3 laps down. Wesley Whitfield 1 lap, along with Rick Greenaway. Those guys are 1 lap down. The 46 machine of Chris Mefford getting the last few little bits of damage repaired that he can. We are still under caution here. The lights are still on the pace car. We're going to take another moment and we will step away once again. We will be right back.
Just like a movie, just like a storybook, we are the future, we're the ones they won't overlook. It's time to be the hero. Like you've never seen, like you've never seen. You're a hero. Just like in a dream, just like in a dream.
Lights have gone out on the pace car. The 99 machine, Eric Teske on the inside. The 16 of Blake Durflinger on the outside. The race off pit road, oh so important. Katie Osmond, first one down pit road. Third one off. So now he's starting second row inside. Don't forget, coming up tomorrow, the Racing for a Cause Late Model Series will be at Oxford Plains. That'll start about 7:30. 7:45 will be the official start time of the broadcast. And then next Tuesday at 8 p.m., RFC Hershey Design Series will be at Dover. Make sure you guys tune in for that. We are working our caution lap 18 of 57, our first caution of the night. Slowly coming around out of turn 4, pace car getting ready to peel off here, and we're going to get back on the loud pedal. Pace car is pulled away. Here we go. Oh, so patiently we wait for these guys to fire up, take off. Green flag flying once again here at Talladega. Here we go. taking their time getting up to speed. They're not like a dirt car that you see a lot of people driving. These things take a while, but then again, they're also going 200 plus miles an hour at some tracks. Here, because of the restrictor plates, we're right around 190 something, 197 or so. Derflinger in the 16 machine, first car on that outside lane. He wants to lead a lap. And he's going to get it done. He's going to be scored as the lap leader for that one. Oh man, he's cutting down very close. Chopped down in front of the 99 Teske. But so far so good, everyone able to keep going. So the Derflinger out front here on that inside line. Brent Cool with nothing but clean air in front of him. Gonna stay to that outside. Here we come, getting close to the line here. Working our way up to halfway within just a few laps or so. While we can, let's go ahead and do it. Crank it up. Man, oh man, some epic shots here at Talladega as these guys are flying around at nearly 200 miles an hour. Brent Cool leading that outside lane. The 16 of Blake Derflinger leading that inside lane. Guys working the way out of turn 4, coming down the front stretch. One car getting ready to be swallowed up by the group. He's going to pull down below the yellow line, get out of the way. Man, these guys have been running side by side for so many laps. It gets mentally exhausting to do it lap after lap, but here they are. They're putting on a whale of a show, doing a great job. And Brent Cool leading that outside lane in the 4 car. Blake Derflinger leading that inside lane in the 16. Armando Ortiz working his way up to the front. Armando in that 25 machine. Started 9th, currently 7th. Slowly but surely getting there. Gained a few spots since the drop of the green flag. Ricky Harden in the 21 machine. Currently running 13th. Tucked in right behind the 85 of Peyton Johnson. Working that inside line. See on the outside there, the 84 of Vernon Marheim. Looks like we got one trying 3 wide here. The 15 machine. Jeffrey Clifton trying that 3 wide way high line with some help by the 12 of Brian Rogers. Clifton trying to work in that 3rd lane. Trying to make something happen. Now the 17 machine, he's gone up there as well. The 17 being driven. Well, everything's moving, so give it just a second. AJ Rogers was trying to click on, but it kept moving. AJ Rogers, he's starting that 3rd line. We're on lap 28 of 57. Very close to the halfway mark here. These guys trying to work 3 lines. Getting very, very dicey out there. AJ Rogers on that high side, kind of all by himself. Oh, and Brent Kuhl's going to get turned. Now big pile up. Justin McDuff involved. Tyler Hilton involved. Big, big accident here in turns 3 and 4. We go to MaxSpeedTV replay. See what just happened here. See the 4 Brent Kuhl get hooked by the 22. Gets turned, can't get it slowed down, up into traffic. Gonna spin the 20 of Justin McDuff around. Ricky Harden's involved. I believe that's the 54. .52 of Tyler Hilton, he's involved. Down the backstretch. Everything's looking good. They get ready to go off into turn number 3. Little bit of a hook. Brent Kuhl is going to go up. Justin McDuff getting the bump. And everyone piling in after that with nowhere to go. Things happen quick here. Lots of cars coming down pit road. So the very, very important. Oh, Blake Durflinger overshoots his pit box. It's going to cost him some time here. Sean Cool in the 24 machine. I believe he's going to be the first one to win the race off pit road. AJ Rogers is going to be second off pit road. John Johnson third. Katie Osmond in fourth on the race for exit pit road. And fifth car off will be Eric Teske in the 99. So a little bit of unfortunate here as we are back under caution once again. While we're under caution, we will step away here and pay some respects to iRacing. Welcome back to MaxSpeedTV. This is the Hershy Design Series presents the Spark Energy 150 at Talladega. If you're wondering what Hershy Design is, you can find them on Facebook. Look up Hershy Design. You can get all of your iRacing paint needs done right there at Hershy Design. Get your custom skins, whatever you need, they got it. Check out Hershy Designs on Facebook. That is the title sponsor for the Racing for a Cause Hershy Design Series. See what I did there? So currently out front, Phil Otto, by virtue of not pitting this time around, he is one of several leaders here tonight so far. Eric Teske has led the most laps leading up to now with 13. Brent Kuhl was out front for 5, but unfortunate incident. He got hooked by the 22 and around they went. No ill will there in that hook. Just something that happens sometimes as these cars are racing so close. As they drove off into turn 3, and it collected a lot of cars. So the field working down the backstretch here. Phil Otto going to be out front for this restart. On his outside will be the 56, Justin Napier. We saw Justin get into trouble earlier. But here he is. He did not pit as well, so the front row did not pit. The 24 Sean Cool, the 17 of AJ Rogers did. So we'll see how important tires are here, as these guys are on a little bit of different lap tires here, about 17 laps on the front row and no green flag laps on the back row, or second row. Good grief. I speak a well. Ho, 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 ho. Pace car peeling off. We're getting ready to go green flag racing once again here at Talladega. Hold on tight, because here comes Phil Otto. There he goes. He's getting away from the field. Getting a good jump. Green flag is out. Otto getting a very big jump. Sean Cool charging up on the inside line there all by himself. Now he's going to dash to the outside, making a move for the lead. Now that outside lane's got 4 cars. They're trying to create some energy. 3 cars on this inside line. 55 of Justin Napier. Or sorry, 56. Good grief, KR. Sean Cool in the 24 leading that outside line. Now they got 6 cars. Phil Otto fighting for all his worth, but it looks like the leader for this lap's gonna be Sean Cool. So we are on the downhill side of our lap counting now. '99 machine Eric Teske, 4th car on that outside lane. The 76 machine Cody Walling started 20th. He's currently up to 10th. Worked his way through the field here. Now he's staring at nothing but a few cars in front of him, as opposed to the start of the race when he had 20. So he's worked his way through the field very, very nicely. Derek Pemberton in the 19 machine, last car in that outside lane there. So it looks like we got some guys thinking about 3-wide action here. Katie Osmond jumping up in front of Blake Durflinger as they go into the corner. It's outside line way high. We're 3 wide through 3 and 4. Talladega very wide, allowing these guys to do that. Man, oh man, does it make for some close and tight racing, especially for that middle lane. The middle lane being led by Sean Cool. Kyle Gilbert in the 58 machine, running that inside line, started in 7th. Hasn't fallen too far back, currently scoring 10th. But here at Talladega, everyone's running so very close that it's hard to really say what spot you're in at what time. It's being very consistent where he's been all day. The 84 machine of Vernon Marheen tucked in right behind Eric Teske in the 99. It's 3 wide down the backstretch. The two of Terry Reiner now trying to join up in this outside lane as they work really hard out there. Reiner getting some help by Brian Rogers. They're going to form up here. We got 4 cars in this third lane now. Ooh, man. Brian Rogers almost getting into that wall there. '84 of Vernon wiggling big time there. Rogers bailing out. He's moving to that middle lane. A 08 Tom Quattlebaum. We haven't got to talk about him tonight a whole lot. Having a solid run here. 20 laps to go, and he's sitting right here in this lead pack, kind of right square in the middle. So it looks like our third row is starting to fizzle out. The 16 of Blake Durflinger all by himself out there right now. I haven't got to talk a lot about him, but the 11 machine of Brian Hacker started 23rd, currently in 20th. But this is a large group of the lead packs. Brian Hacker's right there. Terry Reiner, the last car in this lead group. And Adam Chapman in the 83. Those 2 cars will be the last 2 out here. And it looks like Terry Reiner very possibly is. We got cars breaking away here, trying for pit road. Phil Otto in the 66 coming down pit road, along with Justin Napier in the 56. Those guys on pit road. Check in on our second group that has fallen behind a little bit from this lead pack. Currently being led by the 01 of Chris Berg. And it includes the 94 Troy Radford. Radford has fallen way behind with 18 laps to go. Does that look like we got one in the inside here? And it is Katie Osmond spinning to the infield. Go to our MaxSpeedTV replay, see what happened to Osmond. Osmond's gonna tag that inside wall. Just another unfortunate hook that can happen here with these cars. Sean Cool just didn't hit him square enough. And Osmond gonna spin to the inside wall here. But keeps it below the yellow line and does not bring out the yellow. So props to him for that. Unfortunately for him, he will go a lap down for that.
The yellow flag is out.
And now the yellow is coming out. We got lots of cars crashing here. Go to our MaxSpeedTV replay, this time for a caution coming out. Let's see what's going to happen here. Oh man, just a bunch of cars all pile in at each other. Ricky Harden going end over end, getting airborne. See Katie Osmond clearing out. Currently scored as the first car 1 lap down, so this could be the very break he needed to get back on the lead lap. So big time accident here at Talladega once again as we go back under yellow. It's our 3rd caution of the night. Got 15 laps to go, 17 lead changes. Eric Teske so far has led the most laps with 14 laps led. Katie Osmond with 7 is the next car. And then Phil Otto, Sean Cool, and Brent Cool all have 5 laps led. So very, very close as to who is going to lead the most laps here tonight. So Sean Cool getting ready to head down pit road. And he is going to really mess up his entry into his pit box. That is going to cost him a lot of time. So it looks like the 47 was sitting in his pit stall as well. Not sure what's going on there with the 47 sitting in his pit stall. But that is going to cost Sean Cool very possibly the lead. As the 58's going to beat him both off of Kyle Gilbert. Gilbert's going to win the race off of pit road, and it looked like he lit him up and got a little sideways coming to the line. That very well could be the move of the race, getting him off of pit road as fast as he did. Kyle Gilbert in that 58, your new leader. Checking through the field here just a little bit. Troy Radford, who is pretty deep in the field, comes off of pit road in 14th. So with the caution coming out, cars involved that were 4 positions, he's moved up a little bit. Eric Teske in the 99 machine, he's currently scored 12. So this was a caution that he needed as well as Sean Cool. We will step away for our final time here on MaxSpeedTV. Guys, nobody go anywhere. We will be right back. Welcome back to MaxSpeedTV as we present Racing for a Cause, doing the Spark Energy 150 in the Hershey Design Series. Don't forget, if you need a skin for your iRacing car, whatever it is, check out Hershey Design on Facebook. So the field's starting to form up. We got 12 laps to go. Our new leader is Kyle Gilbert. Kyle Gilbert, KR up in the broadcast booth. You got your ears on?
I'm here.
Well, man, Mr. Gilbert, we'll make it quick as we know you're getting ready to go back to green flag racing. You win the race off of pit road. What is your next step?
Do my best to keep these guys behind me. Hopefully Sean here behind me, that's who I think's behind me, can give me a good push, and hopefully I can do what I have to do to stay in front.
All right, man. Your pit crew got you off pit road super fast. Are you buying a Oreo cookie dinner dessert tonight?
Definitely, yeah. They just splashed some fuel in there to get enough to get to the checkered flag and got out of there.
All right, man. Well, good luck to you. We'll let you get back into the race, and hopefully we'll talk to you as a race winner.
Alrighty, thank you.
So that was Kyle Gilbert winning the race off pit road. Could very well be the move that he needed for a little bit of splash and go. So lights are out on the pace car. We're getting ready to go back racing. Pace car getting ready to pull off. There it goes. That's a better view. I like that one better. Kyle Gilbert out front. Sean Cool on his outside. AJ Rogers in the 17. Brian Rogers Jr. in the 12. Green flag flying. Here we go once again at Talladega. Closing laps. 11 laps to go. We are racing. We got one to the infield already. Cars starting to scatter. The 76 machine of Cody Walling had a little bit of a moment there, but has gathered it back in. But these guys starting to lose contact with that front group. Eric Teske in the 99, the 11 of Brian Hacker, and the 94 of Troy Radford. Radford hung out to dry here all by himself right now. Meanwhile, Sean Cool has made his way to the front. Kyle Gilbert falling back into third spot here. And the 19 machine, Derek Pemberton, working that outside lane with the 22 of John Johnson. Brian Rogers pushing for all he's worth on the 24 of Sean Cool. Kyle Gilbert in that 58. Fourth place, the 52 of Tyler Hilton. We saw him get involved in an accident earlier. Got that fast repair. Here he is. Running in fourth and fifth place right now is AJ Rogers in the 17, working that outside line, trying to get a run going. And Troy Radford, or sorry, Eric Teske in the 99. Yellow's coming out. We got one spinning. Troy Radford in the 94 is the one that's gone around. We'll go to our MaxSpeedTV replay. See if we can figure out what happened. As Radford was making his way back through the field. got caught on the outside. Looks like 84. Oh man, and the 83 make contact. 83 coming up the track, running out of room. 2-car incident, but oh man, it looked like someone got in there late in the checkup department. So the yellows come out once again. With 9 laps to go. Gonna have a really short shootout here once we go green flag racing. Well, you know what? Let's see. Who can we get a word in with? Someone that we haven't talked to. I don't know. Rocket Fuel Cool in that 24 machine. He's out front. Let's see if we can get Brian Rogers up here. Brian Rogers, KR up in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Barely, but I can hear you.
Hey man, how you doing out there? You're currently in 2nd spot. What is your plans going forward from here?
Hopefully to win, but we'll see.
Hopefully to win. You're gonna any more pit stops are you gonna be making last little bit, or are you guys gonna ride this out till the end?
I'm riding it up to the end.
All right, man. Well, you're gonna start on the outside of Sean Cool, a very tough customer. What kind of mind games can you play to get in his head here?
I don't know, man. He's good. He's gonna be hard to beat.
All right, Brian. Well, while we got you up here, any sponsors, people you'd like to thank?
I thank Racing with Cause for all they do, for all you do for us, and hopefully we can finish this out with a win.
All right, Brian. Good luck. You're going to be restarting on that outside row, so man, oh man, it's going to be fun watching this little shootout.
Yes, it is.
Good luck to you. That's Brian Rogers in the 12 machine, stopping by for a quick little interview. Appreciate that. It's not always easy to come in and give a little interview when you're really focused on getting the job done, planning ahead, trying to get all that you can out of the car. So Kyle Gilbert in the 58 machine. He was our leader on our previous restart. Just dropped back into 3rd. We are working caution number 4 for 13 laps. Got 7 laps to go, 19 total lead changes. Eric Teske has led 14 laps tonight. Sean Cool has led 10. So we got 7 laps to go, so the battle for leading the most laps still up for grabs. Could be anyone's game here. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow at 7:30 p.m., Racing for a Cause Late Model Series at Oxford Plains. And then next Tuesday, right here on MaxSpeedTV, Racing for a Cause Hershey Design Series will be taking on Dover. That is next Tuesday. So working this caution. Lights are still on the pace car. The 55 machine and Aiden Patterson on pit road. Troy Radford in the 94 machine, who we saw cause or beat the cause of this most recent caution. He is currently scored in 29th spot. Ricky Harden right behind him in 30th. The 55 machine, Aiden Patterson, he is the last car on the lead lap. Dick Greenaway in the 31, he is scored as the first car one lap down. Adam Chapman in the 83. He has been on pit road for an extended amount of time, getting that damage repaired from this caution. Unfortunately for him, this is going to be devastating. He scored 40th. We had 43 cars take to the track. Cars that have packed it up and headed home. Jeffrey Clifton in the 15 scored 41st. Tim Connolly is 42nd. And Wesley Whitfield is 43rd. Along with Vernon Marheim and Michael Smith. Those guys have packed it up and headed on home. Chris Berg in the 01 scored 37th. Getting some damage repaired. Phil Otto in the 66 was a lap leader at one point. He scored 15th right now. Brent Kuhl, another one who's led some laps here at Talladega, he has currently scored 17th spot. Katie Osmond, who was a lap leader as well, led 7 laps. He's currently scored 26th. Got his lap back after spinning and not bringing out a caution. And then while he was recovering, the caution came out after he was a lap down. So that allowed him to get put back on the lead lap. So now he's running 26th here. He's still in it. Anything can happen, so getting on that lead lap, very, very important. Managed to do it, so Katie Osmond not giving up just yet. But to win this thing has got a lot of work cut out for him. But meanwhile, up front, Sean Kuhl, Brian Rogers. That's going to make up your front row. Row number 2 for this restart. Kyle Gilbert, Tyler Hilton. Five to go. 4-lap shootout here at Talladega once the green flag flies. And I have a feeling these guys are going to be out for blood. Because once this green flag flies, the next flag will end it, whether it's the white, checkered, or yellow. I shouldn't say it that way. Once the green flag flies, the yellow or checkered flag will end it. So guys, hold on to your hats because it's about to get crazy out here. Greg Willis in the 28 machine. Started 22nd, made his way up to 16th. Let's see how much further he can make his way up. But here we go, Sean Cool in control of this field. Green flag flying. We are underway once again. 4 laps to go right here at Talladega. Sean Cool getting a good jump on this field. Kyle Gilbert working the inside. Brian Rogers on the outside in the 12. Gilbert's going to pull alongside Sean Cool. Now we're going to see Tyler Hilton making a move to the outside, but he's going to get abandoned. Hilton all by himself on that 3rd lane now. Kyle Gilbert in the 58, back to the front. And Hilton losing ground in that 52 machine. Now he's going to tuck in behind the 76. Kyle Gilbert in that 58 though, battling with Sean Cool. Who's going to get the best run here? Three laps to go. This is anyone's race. Kyle Gilbert inside row, lead car. Sean Cool outside row, lead car. And Eric Teske, the 99 machine, coming out of left field. There he is, 3rd car in the inside row. He is not done with this race yet. He wants to reclaim that top spot. Hilton getting some help from Napier. What'd I say? Holy cow. AJ Rogers pushing the 58 machine. So we go on board with Rogers. 2 to go this time by. Oh man, AJ Rogers on that inside line. Brian Rogers on his outside. Gilbert out front by a car now. AJ Rogers pushing for all he's worth. The 24 Sean Cool needs some help from the 12 of Brian Rogers. White flag flying, final time around. Here we go, folks. Hope those belts are tight because this is the last lap here at Talladega. Cody Walling in that 76 machine. He's 4th car on that inside line. Everyone's really starting to make some moves down the backstretch here. But up front, Kyle Gilbert, Sean Cool. Who is it going to be as they go off into turn number 3? Final lap, final corner coming out of turn 4 with just an edge. We got cars crashing in the back. No caution yet. Kyle Gilbert in the 58 on the inside. He's got the run. He's got the power. Kyle Gilbert's going to win it. AJ Rogers 3rd. Or 2nd, I'm sorry. 3rd's going to go to Eric Teske as they crash behind the line. Big pile up after the start finish line. We had a big pile up with cars coming to the start finish line. So a field that well and truly shooken up. See him crashing there, coming out of turn 4. Armando's going to get turned, going to the checkered flag. I'm trying to figure out who was where, but crazy finish here at Talladega. So Kyle Gilbert burning them down now. So we're going to work on getting our drivers up here in to the broadcast booth to start our post-race show. So bear with me as I work on that. Got to get one more driver and we will get this thing fired up. As we watch the 58 of Kyle Gilbert burn out a little bit in replay. So we'll start with Kyle Gilbert, our race winner. Congratulations, you got her done out here tonight. Tell us a little bit about your race, man.
Oh, I'm speechless. I had a little bad luck on that next to last restart. AJ had some shifter problems, so I lost the lead, and he made up for it big time by pushing me, keeping me in front of the outside lane there. I just like to thank my teammates Cody and Cody Walling, Mike Robinson, Aiden Patterson, and especially AJ there for pushing me to the win.
Well, you got the win, but you won the race off the pit road on the final pit stop. That put you in great position, but on that restart you lost some spots, but then you had to battle back, and here you are, you won it. When you were sitting third and the yellow came back out once again, what was your strategy at that point? What were you thinking?
I was hoping the leader would do what he did to allow me to get inside of him and make that mistake and choosing the outside instead of the inside. And he did just that.
Well, man, congratulations on your race win. First win here in Racing for a Cause Hershy Design Xfinity Series. It's got to feel good.
It does. I'm happy to bring Racers for Christ to the win. Addison's disease awareness.
All right, man. Well, congratulations on the race win. And we're going to move on now to second place finisher. That is AJ Rogers. Mr. Rogers, are you there?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you finishing second out here tonight? Tell us a little bit about what you saw out there.
Well, I definitely missed the shift. My shifter slid on me and just couldn't get in the third. And I apologize to the guys behind me for that, for causing an incident with that. But, you know, I definitely pushed the 58 and then just kind of lost track of where everybody was around me. I think if I'd have moved up, I may have been able to sneak around him right there at the start finish line. But you learn from your mistakes, and it was a good race. I mean, it was long, good green flag runs. It was just an absolute blast to run.
Well, man, you pushed your driver, or I shouldn't say driver, you pushed the winner to the lead, to the win. Oh my gosh, I'm tongue-tied. It was a wild finish. I'm still trying to catch up to it.
Yeah, and I just backed the replay up, and I definitely had a spot to jump up in front of Sean. But when you get out in by yourself, you lose so much momentum. So I'm not sure if I would have really got to him, lost any positions, but I'm happy. Happy that everybody that showed up. There was a ton of guys trying to get in to this race. I'm extremely happy that this series is doing what it's doing.
The series,
it was just a ton of fun tonight.
It was a very full show tonight. The league is growing leaps and bounds, and it just goes to show that people want to get behind a cause. And I think it's a great racing. We got some wonderful league admins out here. And AJ, man, week in, week out, you're here. You're currently, well, before tonight's finish, you came into tonight second in points overall, but didn't have a win yet.
it's killing me. I'm right there. I mean, it seems like just knocking on the door of every race, and then I end up making some sort of stupid mistake, or I'm hoping I'll get one here soon.
Well, we're showing the points here, and you are currently second before the points get tallied for Talladega. And man, oh man, you're going to get that win here before too long. I can feel it.
I sure hope so, because it's frustrating. It puts a lot of pressure, especially trying to make the chase to get a win, so you can take that pressure off your back and not worry about it as much. But I'm proud. I mean, my team, we did a little switching up this week, and got to thank those guys, my sponsors, Midwest Power Source, RBRC. I took our insurance options off the hood and put blood clot awareness. I had a blood clot about 3 years ago that pretty close to losing my life over it. So that's pretty near and dear to my heart there about blood clot awareness.
Well, there you go. That is a one to definitely be wearing with a badge of honor that you got through. So we're glad you're still here, man.
Me too. So, well, thank you for what you do, and Troy and all the admins. They put on a heck of a show.
That's AJ Rogers coming in second place here at Talladega. But we're going to move on now to our third place finisher, Mr. Eric Teske. How you doing out there, bud?
Great, I guess. A little tired, but it's fine.
Do what?
Tired.
A little tired, yeah. Running 3 wide there for quite a while. Mentally and physically exhausting. And you led 14 laps, but come up just a little bit short. But here you are still on the podium, though. Tell us a little bit about your race out there and what you were seeing.
Well, it was all about surviving.
So Eric,
surviving.
There you go.
Sorry.
Your mic's not coming in very clear.
There we go. Let's try it again. Like I said, this track is not really my favorite track. So it was all about surviving. What we tried to do, survive, stay out of the wrecks. Well, sadly enough, we were in a wreck. But we had some magical duct tape. We could repair our car and get back on the track, and somehow we're finishing first.
Well, you got third. You were a front runner almost all race. At one point, you did have to make your way back to the front, but you wasted no time in doing it. What goes through your mind when you end up kind of in the middle of the pack, and how do you set yourself up to get back to the front?
Well, first of all, it's really scary to run in the middle of the pack. It's like a dice. You can hit a 6, you can wreck, or hit a 1 and you can win. So it's all about randomness. So you need to be really careful. Just be patient and get the good draft with you. Can't do it all by yourself. You need to have good drivers behind you or in front of you to get more ahead of everyone. So it's all a little bit of a lottery here.
Well, you end up third at Talladega. You have the most wins in the series with 2 wins. So quite the accomplishment as the only repeat winner out here with the Racing for a Cause. Heading into the chases, it starts getting ever so closer here. I mean, we got a ways to go still for it. But as each week clicks off, you got to get more and more focused on it, or do you just kind of stay chill and just do your own thing?
No, it's always you don't want to once you hit the chase, still a long way to go, but you don't want to focus all the way just on win. Do your own thing, just driving your best you can, but don't over push it. Without, don't push it all the way. If you're gonna push it all the way, you can throw your championship away. So you just need to drive like I'm gonna do all season long. Just doing my thing, All
right, man. Well, any sponsors, people you'd like to thank for this third place finish tonight?
Well, today I had my Lily Diabetes car, and I really like to run with for this week. Next week we're gonna run with some different paint job, and we're gonna see what's gonna.
All right, man. Well, good luck to you next week. We hope to see you once again out there and tearing it up with the Hershy Design Series. And we'll be at Dover, I believe, next week. Any last words, Eric?
Thank you for being in for us again, and well, I just want to thank all the guys around me for the great race, and for the admins as well for a great league.
All right, that's Eric Teske, our third place finisher, getting it done out here at Talladega. Guys, that is about it. We're going to hit our results here. Our race winner, Kyle Gilbert, in very, very dramatic fashion, winning this thing. Whew, let me get my breath, get caught up. Second place is going to go to AJ Rogers. Eric Teske, we heard from our top three. Teske was our third place finisher. Sean Cool, fourth. Sean Cool did end up leading the most laps. Led 15 laps here tonight. And Brian Rogers will round out your top five. In sixth place is Cody Walling. Seventh, Derek Pemberton. Eighth, John Johnson. Ninth was Thomas Quattlebaum. And 10th was Justin Napier. 11th place was Tyler Hilton. Brian Hacker was 12th. 13th was Phil Otto. 14th place was Al Smith Jr. And 15th place will go to Greg Willis. Chris Legue will be 16th. 17th, Blake Durflinger. 18th, Troy Radford. 19th will be Brent Cool, and 20th will be Katie Osmond after a spin without a caution, getting a lucky break, getting back on the lead lap as the caution flew right as he went a lap down, but unable to do anything with it, finishing 20th here tonight. 21st will go to Rick Greenaway. Andy Lambert will be 22nd. 23rd, Doug Wysocki. 24th, Rick Hammond Jr. And 25th will be Mike Robinson. Ricky Harden will end up 26th. 27th will go to the 20 of Justin McDuff. David Roach will finish 30th. That is really weird. Armando Ortiz will be 28th. And Terry Reiner, 29th. Holy cow, what is going on there? The 31st will be Peyton Johnson. Rick Greenaway, 32nd. Those two guys are one lap down, along with Ray Radford and Chris Medford. And 35th place will be Aaron Tolhurst, 2 laps down. Adam Chapman will be 36th. 37th will be Aiden Patterson. 38th goes to Chris Berg. 39th, Vernon Marheim. 40th will be Michael Smith. 41st, Jeffrey Clifton. Tim Connolly will be 42nd. And rounding out the field here tonight, Wesley Whitfield, 41 laps down, will end up 43rd. So that's going to do it for us here at MaxSpeedTV. Special thanks to Walls Beard Co. Check them out, wallsbeardco.com. I also want to thank Sim's Speed Shop. HomeNet Hosting and PC Repair. Elite 7 Racing. The Ohio IndyCar League. And iBog. And of course, we want to give a big shout out and thank you to Hershy Designs. You can find them on Facebook. So guys, that's going to do it. Hope everyone had a good night. I had fun. My name is KR Stolfus. We struggled through tonight, But we got her done, and it was a great race. Guys, thank you very much for joining me. Hope everyone had a good night, and we will catch you all later.